Welcome back to Swahili. This is a language code cracker series. In this next section, I'm going to be talking about what I call the Habari root learning system. It's like a root learning tree, actually. You think of a tree and how it has branches and how they start at the bottom, they grow up, okay? So Habari, earlier I talked about Habari. When you say Habari Gani, you're saying, how are you, or what's the news for today? Well, you can also use that word, and they use it several times when you talk about the morning, typically speaking. You'll say, all right, Habari za asabuhi, which is good morning, all right? Which is, in basically what they're saying, Habari az sabuhi, basically, it's what the news for the morning, okay? What's the news this morning? Habari az sabuhi, okay? Habari za asabuhi, what's the news for the, it's like a hello, basically, all right? Afternoon, they say Habari za minchana. Minchana, okay? And that is like good afternoon, or what's the news for the afternoon, all right? So, habari za minchana. And you'll often hear habari za leo, okay? Which leo is day, and so it's like, what's the news for today, or how's your day, okay? Or how's your day, okay? How's your day? Habari za leo, okay? And then you're going to hear often habari za jioni, which really is, jioni is evening. So what you're saying is good evening, or what's the news for the evening, okay? It's a way to express people. So you heard in the earlier lessons where you say hujambo. So you greet somebody, say hujambo, habari gani, how are you? Or you say jumbo, okay? Habari asabuhi, okay? What's going on for the morning or whatever, okay? Now, with the learning tree, what you want to do is you're going to be stacking these things, all right? With the root word being habari. After that, you're going to add asabuhi, which is morning, habari. After that, you're going to add asabuhi, which is morning, okay? Then you're going to add minchana, which is afternoon, okay, minchana. And then you're going to add jioni, which is, okay, evening, or you could say leo, but you need to make sure that you have those in there, because that's just basic dialogue that when you meet somebody, maybe they're from Tanzania or from Kenya, they're going to be really impressed with the fact that you know a few things. Now remember this, it's not how much you've learned, it's how much you actually remember or how much you actually retain to be able to speak to that person. And I'm going to tell you right now, I meet people from all over the world, and they love it when you can speak their language. When you speak their language, you're saying, hey, I care about you, okay? You're showing love for those people. Now, other thing that you can add to the root system too as well would be like habari za nyumbani, which is really, how's your home? How are things at home? Okay? Habari za nyumbani. If you work, you say work is kazi. So you're going to put kazi up on the tree, and you can look up on the screen, you'll see it. Habari za kazi. How's it going at work? Habari za kazi. How's it going at work? And if maybe you meet somebody and you know that they go to school. You could even say habari za shule, okay? Because school is shule. And you're saying, how is school for them? All right? Very, very simple. So you can add all these things, and you can look at, there's so many other things that you could actually add. You're just asking, how are they with those things that they're doing? So if they have a kid, one kid would be, okay, mtoto. If they have more than one kid, then you're going to have watoto, which is for children. So you meet that lady, or you meet that guy, and you're walking down the street, you say, hujambo, habari za watoto, how are your children? Hey, you're glad to see them, all right? So those are just a few words, okay? So now what I'm going to have you do is, I'm going to have you just take a second and think about some of the things that I just went over, okay? So you're walking around, you're going to meet somebody, you come up to them, you've already said hello, okay? And now you want to say to them, how's it going in the morning? What would you say? Take a second and think about it. If you said habari za asabuhi, you got it right. Good job, good job. All right. Now you've had breakfast, you're doing a little work, and now it's the afternoon time. What would you say to that person? Take a second, think about it. I hope you said habari za mchana, which is good afternoon. Getting a bit later in the day, getting towards the evening hour, and maybe it's getting late, and maybe you're thinking about going to the store or something, and you run into another individual. What do you say when you want to ask that person, how is the news for the evening? What do you say? Take a second. Yes, yes, yes. Habari za jioni, which is, what's the news for the evening? Habari za jioni. Now, maybe this person just got off of work and you're running into them. What do you say? Think about it. What do you say? I hope you had kazi at the end of this. Habari za kazi. How is the work? Habari za kazi. How is the work? Jumbo, jumbo. Habari za kazi. How's it work? How's it going at work? All right. Now you're visiting somebody, and they let you in, and you walk into their house, and you say, "Oh." You want to ask them, how are things in their home? How do you respond? Look at the screen. That's right. Habari za nyumbani. How's it at home? Habari za nyumbani. Habari za nyumbani. Now, the kids come out, and you're greeting them, and you're looking at the wife, you're looking at the husband or whatever, husband, spouse, and you say, because they have several kids, what do you say? Do you use the word mtoto, or do you use the word watoto? Take a second, think about it. Watoto. Habari za watoto. How's the children? Habari za watoto. Now, this is just a few things on the Habari root learning tree, all right? You're going to learn a lot of stuff with these lessons. The main thing is, if you have any questions, make sure that you email me. Okay? Email me. I'll be happy to answer your questions. Am I an expert at Swahili? No. But you know what? I've learned a lot. I love languages. I'm learning probably about 8 different languages, even myself. And I wanted to make sure that this is done in such a way to help you actually retain what you're hearing. All right? And even the price of the lesson. I priced it so that you'll actually know that you're benefiting from all these videos. All right? And that you're going to take this information, maybe you're a missionary, or maybe you just want to visit Tanzania or Kenya, and you want to be able to speak Swahili, or what they say, Swahili. Until the next lesson, remember, kwaheri, which is goodbye. We'll see you.